we have to have sanctions, and he wants to denuke, but he wants to just do areas that are less important than the areas that we want. We know the country very well, believe it or not. We know every inch of that country, and we have to get what we have to get, because that's a big give.
A lot of shockers today here in Vietnam. President Trump on why he cut the second summit short by several hours. They did not sign a declaration at the end. That was thought to be the case today. It did not happen. South Korea, U.S. ally, watching this very closely, as is the entire region and the world for that matter. Greg Palkot's back live in Seoul, South Korea. Spent a lot of time in the Korean Peninsula. And how's South Korea taking this news tonight, Greg?
Bill, as you can imagine, the folks here in Seoul are a little bit let down by the outcome of the Hanoi summit. They were counting on success there to keep their own relations with North warming. Officials formally expressing regret. For example, up in the air is a visit by Kim Jong-un here to Seoul. That was expected maybe in the next couple of weeks. Now that is not sure. Still, in a phone conversation between President Trump and South Korean President Moon, assurances were given that the dialogue will continue. Also a positive, the promise from Kim Jong-un that nuclear testing and missile launches would be suspended. That's a good thing for this part of the woods. Bill.
Yeah. Greg, you've been to North Korea so many times. Do you believe that Chairman Kim has arrived at a point in his country's history where he is willing to change internally that would advance his government, advance him, advance his people in 2019? Do you think he's there?
Now, from everything I've seen, everything we've seen in our visits to North Korea, Bill, we do get the sense that there is a need for change in North Korea, that, in fact, there is a desire by Kim Jong-un. Remember, he's the third generation of the Kim family to bring North Korea into the 21st century, to change the economy. But also, from everything I've heard, from everybody that we've spoken to on the ground, they still feel they need those nukes as some kind of a security blanket. For example, this is exactly what President Trump has been pitching to Kim Jong-un, that he can bring an economic revolution to that country that can change North Korea. And he's been pitching that directly to Kim Jong-un. We spoke just a short while ago, Bill, with an always outspoken analyst. His name is Andrei Lankoff. He thinks that Kim still feels he needs the nukes, no matter how rich North Korea may become. Take a listen to what he said.
You know, dead people cannot be rich. He wants security first.
Dead people can't be rich.
And he believes that he needs nuclear weapons for his physical and political survival. And yes.
Dead people can't be rich. That's the direct line coming from Lankoff. Lankoff also says the events of today, Bill, are just a reminder that this Korean Peninsula is still a rough neighborhood. There are still a lot of challenges ahead, but he has hope as well. Back to you.
Good reporting there. That's a statement of fact, by the way. Dead people can't be rich. Greg, thank you. Good work there in Seoul. Want to give